like making you feel like you're ripping off Casey Neistat by taking video in an airport and talking to your camera. Now, it's no great surprise to anybody out there that YouTube is just a massive numbers game. We've got people looking for subscribers, views, view minutes, all sorts of different measures and things. All you need to do is go look at a site like Social Blade and you can see the just a subset of the huge amount of data that's collected and analysed real time all the time. It's a massive undertaking, especially when you consider things like there's 40 hours of new content uploaded every minute, that kind of thing. And then we get a lot of things like this big adpocalypse that's been going on where people have been losing money because advertisers have been pulling out for various reasons and whatever, and then they all flood back and something else happens, they all pull out again. And now YouTube are doing a huge amount of work to tidy up their content that's on YouTube to make it more attractive and more valuable to advertisers, which then again makes the platform more valuable to creators. Which is where I'm going here. There are a lot of creators on YouTube. Some stats that I've been looking at, and it's really hard to find accurate figures on this kind of thing, so don't quote me on any of it because I'm probably just quoting bullshit myself. Basically, they're saying that there are over 1,000 creators that have 1 million plus subscribers. I think there's probably more than that now. This is, I'm guessing, about year-old data, if it is accurate in the first place. And there's something like 5,000, so probably now 10,000 or 20,000 that have got more than 100,000 subscribers. I'd say that number also is probably way higher than it is now. What that generally means, however, in the big picture, regardless of the accuracy of those numbers, is that there's a lot of people out there looking for subscribers, and there are a lot more people looking at YouTube more often, and that's where the subs and the view time and the number of view counts and impressions and stuff all comes from. Now, the other end of the scale, there's a lot of really small YouTubers, including myself at the moment, who are on that 300 to 400 or barely scraping together their first 100 subscriptions. Personally, I'm trying to scrape together my first 1,000 subscriptions, and I've been running at this nearly a year now, so hopefully if you've not subscribed already, then there's where to do it, where it's got that little thing just down here. Click on that while I'm talking and you can subscribe. So we've got all of these big guys up there and almost big guys up there who are doing quite well, and a good number of them actually making a living off YouTube and providing content. And that's the whole aim of the game at the end of the day, is to firstly create great content, and then it's our hope of everybody, regardless of how serious they are about it, then that one day maybe we can do this as a living. Certainly where I want to go, that's for sure. Now, I don't know how many people like me there are trying to do the same sort of thing. There are a huge number of them, but we do know that there are well over 1 billion people that view YouTube every day. I've just had a look at a site called socialblade.com that publishes a lot of really good data, and it's live data about where different people and channels rank on YouTube. And this channel here is currently ranking at 5,993,000 and small change. That means that there are 5,993,000 and a whole heap small change people who are doing better than me, but they're probably the same number that either aren't doing as well I am, or just had to go and gave up before they got very far at all. So I feel quite confident in saying that just about everybody out there who's looking at this video now, or could potentially be looking at this video, and your 1 billion YouTube viewers, there you know at least one person who's a creator, or trying to be a creator, or doing something. So now this video here is all about how to support those people. Things that you can do to give them a helping hand, and at the same time stop them from bugging you incessantly about subscribing to the channel because you haven't. So here we go. Here's a bit of a list of the different things that you as a viewer and a supporter and a friend of a YouTube creator can do to give them a hand. Now, the first of these things is going to be blatantly obvious. Click on the subscribe button. Real easy. Go find all of your friends who might be on YouTube, go to their channels, subscribe to them. And then when you subscribe to them, there's a box that comes up that has a little bell in the side of it. It looks like this. So click on that notification bell. Now when you click on that notification bell, there's a new thing that just started today, which is the somewhere in the middle of December 2017, where this box comes up and asks you, do you want to see all of the notifications, some of the notifications, or I don't really want the notifications, but I click the bell anyway. So what you want to do there is get all of the notifications. The next thing you want to do is go and actually watch some of the videos. The really big thing on YouTube at the moment is watch time. So it's not the number of videos that you start viewing, or whether you just view the first 20 seconds of it and you get an account or there's an advert or something. What YouTube are measuring are the watch minutes. So here's what you can do to really help your mates out when they're on YouTube. That is, go find one of their playlists or all of their videos and you say play all just as you're leaving the house for work, and let the bloody thing run while you're not there. That there is one of the best things you can do for their mate. Don't watch their videos, let them run in the background. Now underneath each video there's this whole section, and if you scroll down here you'll see it. Go and have a practice. In fact, you can go down to the comment section and just type, hey, awesome vid. That was a really simple thing that you can do, costs you nothing, and it really gets your friend's YouTube video out there so other people see it, and they can have the opportunity also to go down and say, hey, awesome vid, or they might respond to you even. You could get famous too. There's another little control over down underneath the videos here somewhere, which is a share thing. Now that lets you say, hey, I saw my mate's video, it's on YouTube, go and have a look at it. You can click on these share buttons and you can share it on Facebook, you can share it on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all these bits and pieces. There's a whole row of them there. And you can share your mates' videos on any of these things. Now Instagram is the easiest one to use, so if you've got an Instagram account, share it on Instagram, and that way it'll automatically be shared on Twitter and Facebook too. Less work for you, better for your mate, and he'll get heaps of subs and stop hassling you to do it. The best thing you can actually do though is watch some of the videos. You might actually find you enjoy them. Comment on them, give them feedback on things that maybe they're not doing quite right, things that they could do better, and just respond to them. Give them some confidence and let them know, hey, that was a good video, or hey, that was pretty good, but maybe you could look at this, or even give them an idea. You say, you've been and seen this, this and this, hey, there's these things here as well over there, you could go do that, or whatever it is. It depends on what your mate's doing for his YouTube channel and everything like that. But support them, give them some positive encouragement. It's a really hard thing to make your first videos and then you're feeling really self-confident about it. You're not sure what your friends are going to think about it or anything like that. So go and give them some moral support. That's a really huge thing. So these anyway have been some really basic things that you can do. You can share them, view them, let the things play all the way through, get those watch minutes up, comment on it, and give your mates some moral encouragement as well. Do these things, you'll be a good mate, and you'll help your friends get better YouTube channels, bigger, and you never know, they might take you along for the journey. Okay, I hope this has been a bit useful for you. Go check out some sites like Social Blade. There's a whole heap of them. I'll put some links down the bottom. Statistics are everywhere about YouTube on the internet. So you never know, maybe you'll find out that you learn a lot more about it and you really enjoy it and you want to start your own channel, and then you can collaborate with your mates as well. That's another really awesome thing you can do. Make YouTube videos together, get several channels, combine them. Hey, you might be on to the next big thing. Anyway, have a good evening. Please subscribe to this one, click that notification, turn on all the notifications, leave a comment below, tell me if this has been useful to you or not. And we'll see you again next time. Have a good one.